Hello, it's the boys from Liquor Store 352, and we're not here to do a conventional Liquor Store 352 review.
Oh no.
Today we're doing a blind vodka tasting.
Amen.
This is by far the #1 requested thing in the comments section that you guys want us to do. It's the most consistent recommendation or suggestion, and we're going to try to give you the best, most representative view of the vodka world in 4 different bottles.
I'm very upset about this.
Yeah, it's not going to be fun.
I don't like vodka.
We're doing it for the people.
It's for
the people.
It's culture, bro. It's culture.
It's for you. So, here's the thing. These 4 vodkas represent a huge percentage of vodka sales around the world.
Oh, yeah.
And they represent 4 very distinct price points. So, we're looking at right around $3, $5, $8, $10. And these are 200 milliliter bottles.
Half pints?
Yeah, we're not splurging on the big ones for this experiment. So 200 milliliter bottles, half pints, that's about what the price would be. So we have our lovely assistant off to the side, and she's going to pour these out one at a time. We're not going to know what they are. We're going to taste them, give you some notes, and then score them.
I'm really not excited for this. But I love you guys.
Dylan really doesn't seem happy about this. He looks a little scared.
Dude, I don't like vodka.
It's okay. We're going to make it. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Let's do it. And we have our first pour dished out for us. Let's look at the color. Oh,
boy.
Surprise. It's clear. Okay, so it looks like vodka or water. But let's whiff before we commit. #1. So with liquor, you don't want to get too up in there. You want to stay back a little bit. It's strong. These are all 80 proof.
Smells like ethanol?
Yeah, I'm getting a little rubbing alcohol. But in the background,
More
if you
ethanol?
really try, I'm getting a little bit of like fresh soap, maybe like a field of flowers. They're not my favorite flowers.
I guess I can pick up like some herbaceous notes.
There's a little bit of herbaceousness. That's a good word. Floral, herbaceous, but also vaporous and ethanol-y.
It smells like like a reprimandment.
But it doesn't smell like rock gut. It smells like this might be a decent quality vodka. It's hard to tell based off the nose. But I think the taste and the effect, the burn, the smoothness will really let us know what it is. You ready?
Totally.
First one, baby. Salut. No bro cheers in this. Dylan's feeling a little weak.
Fine.
It's our first taste of vodka. I'm going to suggest we get accustomed and go back for more. Okay.
Let me get my second sip. Hang on. Jesus.
Yeah, it's strong. Here's my first take on this.
Fuck.
This is definitely not something that's cheap. It has a taste like it was made with quality as the intention. It doesn't have excessive amounts of burn. It's relatively smooth, even though it's vaporous and kind of rubbing alcohol-y. I would say that my guess is that this is made from grain because it doesn't have that silky, smooth kind of potato or corn texture. And it's, in one of the nicer ones. I'm not going to guess. It's silly. But I think this is, I'm going to rate this a 7.2, 7.3. Vodka, it's not going to get a 9. It's vodka.
I was gonna give it like a 6.8. I don't know. I hate vodka. I hate just straight vodka. I don't see what's fun about it, but hey, I digress.
I think Dylan's demeanor kind of tells the whole story.
Yes. I've given so many faces that shows that I don't like this.
Well, whatever.
But it's not bad. It's pretty silky for the most part.
But you can see where maybe this shows itself to be of a higher quality than something that...
If I subtract the fact that it is vaporous, like if I subtract all the parts of vodka that I don't like and just take it for how it is,
Not bad.
yeah, I give it a 6.8. It's fine. I'm cool with it.
What did I say?
7.3.
7.3?
I think.
Okay.
I'll write that down.
Well, we're going to record our scores, and then we're going to have our lovely assistant pour out the next one, and we'll be back in just a second.
It's time for the next one.
We're ready. We have number 2 poured out for us, and we're going to get a whiff before we come in.
Of course.
It doesn't smell as good as the first one. I know it's not going to get any easier, though.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. Actually, hang on. For some reason, I'm finding this way easier to, like...
It has a very bright smell.
Yeah.
The other one suggested that it was alcohol. This one, you know it's alcohol, but it's very, like, high tone, like, slightly lemony. But it's strong smelling.
It's like...
It's not subtle.
It's like the strength of acetone, man.
Yeah, but I think it has more pleasant... There are like aromas in there that are slightly more pleasant to me than the first one. Like the bright kind of citrusy. It almost smells like it's got a little acidity.
That's kind of why I said, like, hang on a second.
Right?
There was something kind of intriguing about it. Something that made me want to go back and smell it again.
But it's... The smell is like... You're like, okay. Get ready.
Oh, absolutely.
Cheers.
That's how this whole video is going to be. It's honestly not that bad. It's easy.
That one is... It doesn't taste bad, but it burns.
There is a lot of burn.
But the flavor is like, it's mild and fine, and I think the flavor follows through on the smell. It's kind of bright. It's got a little bit of like
That lemon
crispness,
zest.
yeah. But it, like, I felt that in my chest, and it's like, it's very present. Like,
I just feel it in the back. It's like it's right here. That's where all the taste is right now. It's right there.
I think you're being reminded strong that you're just drinking straight room temperature vodka. What's your score?
I think I gotta give this one like a 7.1.
Yeah, I mean, we're pretty close. I'm gonna go. What did I say on the first one? 6.8. Yeah, this one's probably like a...
I think you gave the first one a 7.3.
No, you gave the first one. You're right.
Yeah.
I think this one... I like this one probably about the same as the first one for different reasons, though. The first one was smooth, but the flavors were like
Pretty
off-putting a little
absent,
bit.
yeah.
But the flavor's pretty good, but the experience is a little rough. So I'm gonna go 7.3. I'm gonna give it the same score.
Okay, shit. I like it.
Okay, moving on. And we're back. We have our third sample ready for us.
As you can see, it still looks like vodka or water.
Still clear. That one has...
Not as pleasant as the second one.
It's different. This one smells sweet. The second one smelled bright. The first one smelled earthy and floral. This one smells sweet.
I will say I got a little close to the glass, so the vapors just kind of singed my nostrils.
I normally don't like to say things like it smells sweet. I think of sweet being a taste and not necessarily a smell. But this...
Just like added sugar kind of deal?
No, I just think the smell suggests sweetness.
Okay.
It also has similar characteristics to the first one. It's got that like slightly, nail polish remover,
Acetone kind of vibe?
Yeah, but still mild enough to be like very acceptable for a vodka. Okay.
I just smell vodka.
Yeah. Let's cheers.
Cheers.
So much excitement.
Ooh, that ring though.
Ding-a-ling. Ring the bell. Like and subscribe. one's weird. That one is very expressive in the mouth.
Yeah.
Doesn't have a lot of burn.
But there was like
Going-
this instant explosion, right?
Yeah,
That
it's like it pops in your mouth, and it has it has that sweetness, but it also has like that high it's a burning sensation, but in here and not down here. Like it goes down
Yeah.
smooth.
The esophagus is totally fine. The
Yeah.
tongue's a little singed.
Yeah, that's weird. I haven't experienced that really before.
Jesus Christ. I'm not having a good time with this.
It's not bad. I don't dislike it.
It's fine.
I feel like this would be good with tonic. Like when I don't like vodka tonic really, but gin and tonic, I look for a gin that has a little edge. I don't want something too refined and nice. Because, it's crisp and bright. It complements the tonic. This,
So like some sort of London dry gin.
Exactly. Yeah, this I feel like would go good with tonic.
Yeah.
But
Me personally, because I'm a child at heart,
it's starting to make me feel nauseated.
I like
I need some
cranberry
beer.
juice.
Vodka cran is another perfect.
Pro-
It's a perfect drink.
Probably should have grabbed a beer.
Yeah, it would help. But you get sorry, I'm distracted. Vodka cran. Bitterness, sweetness, sourness. That's everything you need to complement a spirit like this.
Ooh.
Yep. Don't do it on the rug.
That one hit me a little bit.
What's your score on this?
6.4. It's fine. It's pretty non-offensive. This would work really well as a vodka that you would mix with.
Okay.
Like, I think this would make for a good cocktail, but straight, I just don't know. I just don't think it works.
I think it's right there with the other ones. I said 7.3 for the other two. This one's gonna be 7.1.
Sure. Okay. Fucking bada bing, bada boom.
And we're back. Dylan's not in a happy place, but we're gonna motivate him to do this fourth and final blind vodka sampling.
Hi, it's me, Lane Staley.
Everyone thinks he looks like Lane Staley. He does. Quite a bit.
I put the shades on.
He might be your real daddy.
You be the judge? I don't know.
Google Lane Staley if you don't know who he is.
Man in the box.
He's the man in the box.
All right.
We're whiffing. Okay, this one has a little bit of it smells a lot like the first and the second combined. I get bright lemony smell. I also get the kind of alcohol smell.
I was just about to say, it's very reminiscent of the first one, in my opinion.
But brighter.
But brighter.
Yeah, the first one was very soft. I mean, it was, but in a way that revealed what it truly was, which is ethanol and water. This one is brighter and crisper smelling.
There's some there's a lot of like sweet flour.
Ooh, sweet flour.
Like
Something you'd make a croissant with.
Yeah.
I got some sweet flour. You want to make
Some
croissants?
sweet flour. No, but like you go to your local Publix or something and you smell the flowers and there's that sweetness to it.
Is that where you smell the flowers at your local Publix?
I mean, I'm not picking anything up from the botanical gardens to give to my mom.
For people around the world, Publix is a grocery store.
Oh,
That's where
yeah.
Dylan goes to smell flowers.
What are the other big chain grocery stores?
You know, you can Aldi, Trader Joe's,
Aldi, Trader Joe's,
Cash
Whole
and Carry.
Foods, I guess.
Whole Foods, Fresh Market.
Whatever.
Wherever you go to smell the flowers. That's what this is reminding him of.
Shut the fuck up.
I would think outside.
mean.
I would imagine you go to a garden, botanical garden, a park, and smell the flowers.
Well, I'll be sure to just steal some of the wildlife from the botanical gardens.
Whatever. Let's drink this final vodka so we can be done with this.
No,
He didn't like it.
I didn't.
This one, for me, it's right there in the pack, man. It's just right there in the pack. I don't get a lot of burn going down. I get a full mouth experience, kind of similar to the previous one.
It's just hot.
It's not that hot, though. It's just, It's nowhere near as expressive in the mouth as the last one. The last one was the most. I don't want to say expressive in the mouth.
You know
anymore.
a lot about expressiveness in the mouth, huh?
Yeah.
Ugh.
So, what's your score? You just spit it out. Are you gonna go back and drink more? I think you've tainted your sample there, friend.
It's like a 2.8. I do not like this one.
What?
It hurt. It was not fun. I tasted it and it was awful. I didn't like it.
I'm gonna go 7-3 on this one.
Again?
It's just as good as the first and the second one, and the third one was just like it was. They're all right there. I gave 7-2 and then 3 7-3s. They're all right there. What? I mean,
let me also just remind you guys, I hate vodka.
okay. And I want to give you guys a little bit of a hint because there are some tricks being played here. The first thing is that when you do any sort of blind tasting or any sort of liquor tasting, you can't avoid but be biased by doing the first one. You haven't had liquor in your mouth for a number of hours, and when you do that and you assault your palate with that high amount of alcohol, it's not a pleasant experience, and you have to get used to it. So theoretically, the second and the third and the fourth should have had a much better chance of doing well than the first one. So there's that one bias there. The other thing is that by the end, you're either going to be totally numb to the fact that there's alcohol, and you'll be able to think it's this is smooth,
Easily.
or you'll be too drunk and unhappy to care and you'll give it a ridiculously low score because it was the last one and you're so sick of drinking warm vodka straight. I'm just saying, there's a lot of bias at play.
Well, with that said, everybody says sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. But I have been hurt.
Sorry. Okay, so we've made it through our journey of 4 different room temperature vodkas, and now it's time for the verdict.
Mm-hmm.
Our lovely assistant just informed us what we tasted, and we're pretty excited to share with you the results.
This is a little interesting. I'm not even going to lie.
Okay. Number 1.
What was number 1?
Number 1 was none other than
The Goose.
the Loosey Goosey.
Grey Goose, baby.
So this was the most expensive one. Around $10 for 200 mils, around $30 for a 750 milliliter bottle. And we gave this pretty good scores.
Pretty decent score. I think I was a 6.8, you were a 7.3 or something like that.
7-3.
That's fine.
Okay, so let's move on. The second vodka.
That's the most surprising.
Okay, this one. We were both pleasantly surprised with this one. Scoliosis.
Oh, yeah. And I'm sure many of you guys know about this product.
It's known as the most terrible rot gut you can buy. It's the cheap stuff. Honestly, it's not that bad.
It was totally fine.
Totally fine, really.
I kind of enjoyed it.
Yep, kind of lemony, bright, a little burny on the way down, but the taste was one of the better tastes. I gave it the same score as the first one because they're both right there for different reasons.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's time for the third. And this one, the last two, if you can process of elimination.
You had the most, you had the least, so we're going with
Here's the big boy on the block. Number 1 selling vodka in the United States of America.
11 million cases a year or something like that.
Something like that. Probably more than that.
Something like pot stilled or something.
Tito's handmade vodka.
Handmade.
Yeah,
Sorry.
they say all sorts of stuff.
Yeah, cut that shit out.
But it's it's fine. It's just like everything else.
I mean, I know that was the one that was kind of throwing us for a loop a little bit, but
the sweetness for me was a little off-putting, but it was right there. 7-2. The other 2 were 7-3.
This one was the one that we agreed that would work very well for a cocktail.
Vodka tonic. This would be a good vodka tonic.
Vodka cranberry.
But you could easily get away with something cheaper to mix with your tonic if you wanted, because as we have already found out, everything's about the same.
Mm-hmm. And then the Smirnoff.
The last one.
This was the one that I just could not handle. I could not withstand it.
A lot of people poo-poo the Smirnoff.
But
it was right there in the pack. I mean, again, I expected Smirnoff to play right with everybody else. It's a tried and true American product for a long time.
And people do love it.
Another 7-3.
But that was our blind vodka review.
I think the moral of the story is that it's all the same. It's odorless, it's colorless, it's flavorless. It's drastically varied in price.
Yes.
Why? Ask yourself. Who knows? But, that's just our opinion. Do this yourself. It's fun. You can buy small bottles of pretty much every brand and every major brand and do this with your friends and find out if you've been spending too little on your vodka, too much on your vodka, if there's just another brand that you happen to prefer that you never realized was out there.
This is a fun test.
Experiment.
Oh, for sure.
Okay, well, thanks you. Thanks you.
Thanks you.
We thanks you.
We thanks you very much with all of our hearts.
Like and subscribe. Find us on TikTok and Instagram. And remember,
Keep it wet.